Man in the ring at 31. They're both 5'7". Reach about the same. Valdez slight advantage, and we're ready to go.
That's all right. All right, gentlemen, this is for the WBO featherweight title. You received your instruction in the dressing room. Again, I want to caution you. Any punch below this area, you're going to be called low. Any punch below this area here, going to be called low. With that said, I want you to obey my commands. Protect yourselves at all times. Touch them up now. Good luck to both of you.
Vic Draculich, the third man in the ring. Oscar Valdez, the man who swims with alligators. How about that?
Oh man, I'm trying to convince him to get rid of them alligators. I don't want to hear about you on the news. Please.
He's got two of them, and one of them names is Steve. What part of the problem is that?
Well, that must be the fight you want.
We're underway, round number one. Oscar Valdez looking to defend a belt that he won back in July. He knocked out Matias Rueda in the second round. Again, he's got tremendous power and an outstanding left hook.
Well, Osawa looked like he's trying to establish his jab right now. He's a taller opponent. He has the reach advantage, and he's using it to his advantage right now. Sometimes you get these fighters that come from overseas, their style is a little tricky at the beginning, in the start. You know,
right, you don't conform to the standards of the guys you spar with, right?
Just kind of awkward. They're awkward, just real
Fair
awkward.
enough, but in the first minute or so, I told him to get hit with two stiff jabs and a left hook just now.
Yeah.
Let's see how his defense is.
You can see already Valdez, and there it is. There's a strafing left hook to the body. That's his money shot. Valdez already throws his punches shorter and crispier.
Valdez right now looks like he's trying to relax right now. He's just filling him out right now, filling out round for Valdez.
Another good left hook that landed. Good jab by Valdez. Boy, I tell you, you can feel the power from this kid from ringside.
Oh yeah.
I mean, everything is hard. He's on balance, but everything's hard.
Throwing a few left hooks to the body doesn't hurt either.
Well, he does that, Stephen A., effortlessly. Nice right hand. He just does that rolling out of bed.
He might send this guy to bed.
Right now, the guy looks like he's taking a good shot right now. He's able to take it. Still kind of early.
As in 2 minutes.
Might have to wear him down a bit.
Valdez looking explosive. He is the first Mexican boxer to compete in 2 Olympic Games. He was in Beijing at 17 and London at 21. Lost in the quarters of one of them. So a lot of success for Oscar Valdez because coming out of Mexico, most are encouraged to turn pro.
Great jab by Valdez. Good overhand right.
That's a nice jab, isn't it, Tim?
Yeah,
it's
a stiff jab. You know, most guys now these days, they paw with the jab. No, he sticks the jab in there. It's a real jab.
And he leaned over to his left and delivered that hook nice and quick. By the way, if you're in Osawa's corner, what do you tell him? Because he's outgunned right here.
Keep your hands up.
Yeah, and move.
And move.
Keep your hands up and use your jab, use your distance.
Praying never hurts.
It's funny because he did mention that. He said, you're watching Teddy Atlas, who had told him, never abandon your defense for offense. Let's take a look at the total punches. Blowout city for Valdez, 27-7. I said, where did you come across Teddy? Because obviously I know Teddy quite well, too, from my years at ESPN and years on Staten Island as well.
Right.
And he said, watching TV. I forgot he's a TV star.
Yeah.
Valdez here, good body shot with the right hand.
See, that's what Valdez got to continue to do. You know, early. Land those body punches right there.
Landing body punches, also landing on the top of his head a few shots as well.
Yeah.
We asked Robles what is the best attribute of of Oscar Valdez. He said work ethic, determination, just a good, hard-working kid as he goes to work on the body again.
That's what I like about Valdez. He's always looking to go to the next level. He's never satisfied with himself. He's always looking to improve.
In fairness to Osawa, though, he said that he expected Valdez to be aggressive, but he would adjust and he would retaliate. He's been trying to do that.
Well, he's a man that's true to his word.
Yeah, so far.
Yeah. And he's been hit with some good shots. Yeah. He's taking them well. Oh, nice. He tried to shoulder roll and slip with the right hand. Osawa looking pretty good right now. Oh, got caught with a big overhand right now.
And again,
and another.
Valdez comes in working off the jab. Now an uppercut and 2 hooks.
That's what I love about Valdez. He mixes his punches up. It's just not the same combination all the time. He mixes it up. Head and body, hook, uppercut, left hook, right hand. He's always mixing his combinations up.
Well, he's a good combo fighter, isn't he? From the amateur pedigree, and yet what we often refer to as the Mexican style.
Yes, yes.
I mean, it's kind of the best blend of both worlds.
Yeah, I mean, he has good balance, good footwork. You know, he also has, you know, good speed, great power.
A tricky little move in there as well as he stepped in with that jab and then rolled over to the other side. Yeah, he's got a lot of little wrinkles in his game.
A lot of experience. There it is.
Nice left hook. Yep.
Osawa, bothered by that, and he eats another one. Valdez goes to work.
Oh, he's in trouble.
Big right hand by Valdez. Not much time left in the round. Osawa ate some good shots there, and he's still on his feet. Round number 3.
Fighters right now.
Well, who doesn't love watching Terrence Crawford?
I know Manny Pacquiao does it. He didn't want a piece of Crawford. I'll tell you that much.
And in this weight class of Valdez, he's in basically everybody's top 10. He'll be moving up, but again, Frampton, Santa Cruz, Gary Russell Jr.
It's a lot. It's a lot of talent in this weight class.
He said he wants those fights. He said he wanted Santa Cruz before he went and fought Carl Frampton.
Yes. Those are all tough fights. But you gotta admire him. He's a throwback fighter. He's willing to fight the best out there.
And he did, you know, even in the amateurs, he lost razor close to Jojo Diaz at the World Championships in 2011. He lost wide to Vasyl Lomachenko in 2009.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's high class, and Lomachenko much more experienced at that point in his life. But he's been in with world-class competition for years now.
Yes.
Oh, good
world champion.
Off the temple, too. Osawa weathered that nicely. And a right hand. Osawa's a good chin. Another hook. Straight off. And this is starting to break him down. Just too many thudding shots.
And he doesn't seem to know how to back up unless he's falling back.
Left hook and a right hand. Valdez doing serious damage in round 3.
Valdez has always put on the show with big shots. The last 5 appearances I've been seeing him. He's been getting rid of everybody he's been facing. He's been stopping them, knocking them out.
Well, you know what, Tim? It's like he's got all those power shots, but the jab is just so sharp.
The jab is what stings you, and he throws that overhand right over the top. It kind of pauses you for a minute, just like that one.
Good hard jab and then swinging with the wild right.
You know who has a good jab that's going to be fighting tonight that we haven't seen yet? Jesse Vargas. Jesse Vargas has a really good, stiff, hard jab, and he's going to have to use that against Manny Pacquiao tonight.
Hiroshige Osawa trying to survive this round 3. He's eating some really hard shots in this round. He has said that, hey, this is my time. I want to take advantage. Might not come my way again. Again, he's getting a shot now at a world title belt. Valdez lunging there and missed. Final 10 seconds. This round is done.
You talked all week, all camp, about the motivation in this fight, and that's to make history. How important is that for you to become the first senator to win a world championship?
It's very important because especially this is a historical fight, another history of boxing.
Manny, good luck. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Christina, thank you so much. Back here, round 4. Oscar Valdez goes right back to work on Hiroshige Osawa. I tell you, Manny Pacquiao, that's a full-time job as a Philippine senator. He was a congressman for 2 terms prior to this. He was criticized for his voting record because he was an active world champion. But you can tell, and just he is active every single day going to work.
He's active every single day, and it's not like, you know, you get elected for 6 years, but it's only 12 of them in the country. 12 senators. And you got to do everything.
All 3 rounds there on Twitter.com/TRBoxing. Again, you can get involved and score these rounds with us. And then you can have a Twitter beef with Stephen A. later if you like. He'll be available all night. Down it goes! Big hook by Oscar Valdez.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I'm okay. Okay.
What Valdez does is he throws that jab, and then he whips the left hook. He steps in with the left hook.
Osawa is game, but he's in big trouble. Draculich took a good look. Osawa's eyes are clear, but he eats another big right chopping hand. And another.
Looking.
Draculich is taking a good long look. Waiting for something clean, and he might jump in. Valdez is throwing hurting shots. See right there, he tried it again. He'll lead with the jab occasionally, then he'll lead with the left hook. And again, yeah, that's a short left hook. Yes. Kind of looks like almost like a jab, but it is the left hook.
Don't forget the word vicious. Short and vicious.
A lot of bad intentions as Osawa lands a jab, trying to keep his man at bay. Give Osawa credit, getting up and totally game. He's super tough. Uppercut from Valdez. Yeah, the Japanese fighters have a lot of pride. A lot of pride and a lot of toughness. Ooh, nice right hand by Osawa. Coming in, followed up, had the jab in front of it. Try to survive in this round. You can see the experience of Osawa. When you get dropped like that, Tim, you need experience to help you clear your head, stay on your feet, and move. Well, he weathered the storm really well. And now he's back. Now he's back up in the fight again. Back in the storm. Yes. Valdez lands a hook. Miss with the right hand, and he backs away. And the end of the round. Round 5, Oscar Valdez has looked spectacular. Well, I think that's at different levels is different. Because early on, it's easier to get the guys out of there. Whereas you fight better competition, it's harder to get the guys out of there. Osawa still game, still marching forward. See the punch stats. Osawa hardly landing anything. Landed a nice 1-2 toward the end of the round, but Valdez with another power shot in the right hand. And another hook. Looks like a matter of time for Valdez here. He is digging in on those shots.
I'm not going to lie, I felt that way ever since I saw him throw the left hook. I said it's just a matter of time.
You know, for a young fighter and a champion, he goes to the body well. He mixes up his attack, head and body, really well. But these are valuable rounds, right, Tim? I mean, you're probably a veteran guy. You're winning every round. You're going to win this fight. Yes. But you need to stay consistent in your attack and your mental intensity. Yes, because each fight and each time out, it gets harder and harder. Let me tell you, especially, now that he's a champion, he's a young champion, he has a target on his back. Everybody is gunning for him now. So he has to continue on to perfect his craft, get better, And even in these fights like that, when you got guys that's lingering on, you got to just stay disciplined. He has to stay disciplined and listen to his coach and, you know, execute the game plan. Can't knock everybody out.
Tim, do you get the feeling like every shot Valdez throws is a body shot, and that could be taking something away from him from time to time as a fight wanes?
Taken away from Osawa?
No. From Valdez. I'm saying at some point in time, if every shot you throw is a power shot.
Yeah, I mean, some guys, they fight like that. I mean, Valdez, he depends on his power. You know, every shot is a death blow. But as you, like I tell you, as you mature, like I said, you can't knock everybody out. Sometimes you got to be you have to show placement shots. You got to have placement shots and then lower the boom every now and then because he, you know, he loads up every punch.
Well, he just set up Osawa with two nice jabs to establish that distance.
Yeah.
But you're right, Stephen A. That jab kind of went away a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, early on it was, you know, magnificent. Sometimes you have to be reminded in your corner, right?
Yeah, I mean, every shot don't have to be a death blow. It really doesn't. You can set it up. There's setup shots too.
He leaned in and threw that hook, and he comes back in the final seconds here. Good work by Oscar Valdez.
But it's...
Yes. Valdez through 5 rounds has landed 51 jabs. I think that's the difference. If you think of a classic boxer like Gary Russell Jr.
Yeah.
A guy who could just really box. Well, you're going to need that.
Yes.
You know, just to sustain yourself through rounds.
Yes. Well, Valdez just switched softball. I don't know what for. He was having a lot of success. Right-handed, but I think he's just trying to find a way to get this young man up out of there, Osawa out of there.
Or he's just using them for practice.
Yeah.
And your skills at the same time because you reach the point where you're not concerned about them at all.
Yes.
Well, what are you practicing this for? I wonder. What are you doing? Well, let's see. And if you start not having the same level of success, you got to wonder. You think this is sanctioned from the corner, or is this him?
I think this is just him. This is just him growing as a fighter. You know, trying something different. Giving Osawa the different angles.
Well, I'm watching his trainer Manny over there nodding his head in affirmation. Doesn't appear to have any problem with what he's trying.
Okay.
No, but he's landing some straight lefts, coming around with the right hook, just giving him different angles, trying to surprise him. See that straight left again?
That was classy.
Yeah.
Coming up fast, so he's practicing that left hand as a power shot.
Yes.
Interesting.
There it is again. He can't miss with it. Right hook.
I want to see his right jab, though. I don't think we've seen that. There's a right hook. Well, he doesn't look bad as a southpaw either.
Yeah.
But, you know, orthodoxy's formidable.
You know what I want to see from Valdez? You know, every shot he throws, it seems like it has to be a power shot. But I want to see him mix it up a little bit, you know. Let his combinations go, you know, a little faster. Not like, No, let him go quicker. Mix it up, you know. Different tempo.
Right.
Different tempo.
He's back orthodox now.
Yeah. I would love to see that.
Good point. Throwing a hook again.
But you see, it's like, dum. It's not,
Same rhythm. You want a different rhythm.
Yeah, different rhythm.
Interesting. The main event is coming up next. Manny Pacquiao, Jesse Vargas. We're halfway through this, unless it ends early. We're going to have a report and hear from Jesse Vargas in just a moment as he prepares to fight a legendary fighter. Oscar Valdez taking his foot off the gas a little bit, fighting southpaw, but still winning this round easily. Back to Oscar Valdez and Hiroshige Osawa. Interesting. Mayweather watching a Pacquiao fight?
Yeah, just interesting.
No, he's here, you guys, relax. He's here to see Jesse Vargas. He's good friends with Jesse Vargas.
Okay. I understand he's good friends with Jesse Vargas. But we also understand that Floyd loves money. And that's why they call him Money Mayweather. And if Pacquiao were to win in spectacular fashion, there would be those clamoring for a rematch, which spells money. I'm just saying.
There's Floyd Mayweather right there. Still with that O. I don't know about that. He seems fairly retired with each passing month.
He says that. He says that every time I speak to him. He says that, and then he says, "Well, you know, I'm a businessman."
Yeah.
So he always ends it by saying, "I'm a businessman."
But he's swimming in oceans of money after the Pacquiao fight.
People who have money usually tell you it's not enough. That's all I'm saying. I don't know these things. I'm poor, but I'm telling you what they tell me.
Come on now, Steve.
I'm telling you what they tell me.
Come on now.
I'm only saying what they tell me.
Everything is relative. Compared to that second row, you are poor.
That's right. Yes, I am.
Exactly, right?
Yes, I am.
There's levels.
Well, it'll be interesting. Look, it's that nice hook by Valdez there as he continues to go to work. One thing that does mean a lot to Floyd Mayweather is his family name and his legacy, and having that O, I think, means the world to him.
Yeah.
Straight ahead is Valdez, and now Osawa in a world of trouble. He's trapped on the ropes.
He's not moving. No.
Victrakulich jumps in. Oscar Valdez earns an easy but fairly exciting victory.
There it is.
Excellent work by the 25-year-old kid.
That was from an accumulation of hard punches over and over and over, and finally he broke through. Yep. There it is. Sweeping left hook. That's his signature punch. Landed right on the money, right on the chin. Right there.
I mean, the hook comes off. It's effortless.
Effortless.
Comes right off, and then he's got that chopping right hand. He's very emotional, though, when he got picked up here, and he blessed himself, and he looked to the crowd, so he feels some pressure. We're watching this saying, hey, it's easy work. But he felt some internal pressure, evidently.
Well, he felt like he needed to get this guy up out of there. He was having a hard time doing it, and he finally found the key and got this guy up out of there.
And he makes his first world title defense. Victrakulich, I think, at just the right time. Here it is at the end, feeling the emotion.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Victrakulich steps in and calls a halt to the contest. The official time, 1 minute 50 seconds of round number 7. The winner by TKO victory, still the undefeated WBO featherweight champion of the world, El Invicto, Oscar Valdez.